I'd like to welcome everybody aboard the Waterbug Tour today. My name's Captain Johnny Dickens. I'll be your captain and guide. As we go along, I'll be telling you a little bit about local areas and local wildlife. So if you have any questions, if you would, raise your hand, and I'll try to answer the best I can.
Captain Johnny Dickinson is taking another group of passengers out to see the sights along Beaufort's waterfront on his Waterbug tours.
We just left Beaufort. Beaufort's the third oldest town in North Carolina behind Bath and New Bern. It was settled in 1709 and incorporated in 1722. Well, we start out and tell them a little bit of history about the town of Beaufort, and then we get out and start talking about the Rachel Carson Reserve. They have a lot of history, nature, and wildlife here, and a lot of people like to come to see the horses. If you look right up here ahead of us, you see this landmass here. That's part of the Rachel Carson Reserve. Rachel Carson Reserve consists of 5 barrier islands here, and on those islands you have 28 horses. If you look right here ahead of you, you see 2 of the 28 horses. They were brought here in the early 1700s and got shipwrecked here on the islands here and been living here ever since. We see dolphin a lot of times on the way. We have over 250 species of birds we watch along the shore. Never tell them, you might see a sea turtle pop up. It's just hard to say what you're going to see on our trips.
The tours last from 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how often passengers want to stop to take pictures.
Oh, I love it. They're very thorough and informative. It's an easy ride, and it's not too long, so you can actually I brought my 2-year-old granddaughter on it. All the touristy events in Beaufort are so fun, so it's a great thing to do when my relatives come in or guests come in from out of town. And it's not too expensive, and it's just a nice little cruise down the Taylor's Creek, so I like to do that.
We use a lot of floating docks in the area here because the tide rises about 3.5 foot.
In addition to talking about the area's history, geography, wildlife, and notable landmarks, Captain Dickinson shares his local knowledge too. He tells passengers about Beaufort's 200 homes on the National Register of Historic Places, and he talks about how the real estate trends have changed over the decades.
Up to about 60 years ago, hardly anybody wanted to live on the waterfront except for your commercial fishermen. But since then, as you can tell over here on the front street of Beaufort here, you can see the houses closed in here quite tightly. And it's caused the property value to be quite high over here on the waterfront of Beaufort.
Dickinson is a bit of a water bug himself.
Well, I used to tournament water ski. We used to tournament fish for king mackerel and just vacation, go out to camp out on the islands here. I've been on the water all my life. Started out with a 5 horsepower motor back when I was about 10, but I love being on the water.
Dickinson's tours also help tourists plan their visit.
You had the Battery Inn restaurant right here, and right next to that you had the Front Street Grill at Stillwater, both nice restaurants. We get a lot of people from all up the eastern seaboard, and a lot of people from Ohio, Virginia, and even Michigan, and over in the Midwest. We're coming back in here to the dock. I get the enjoyment of talking to different people, find out where they're from. I want them to know a lot about Beaufort. I mean, Beaufort is a nice little town. All right, thanks for going with us today. Hope you had a good time. Enjoy the rest of your vacation here on the Crystal Coast and in Beaufort.